Whitey out. Here we go. Oh, kick it, why not? Good evening. Welcome. Right, I had the old buffery thing. So you're going to have to tell us the score. I didn't know there was two. Anthony Gordon had a good second goal. So I didn't know there was two. What we got? Greetings, everybody. Switch off. Right, what we got? 4 out. Get in there. Wicked, man. So that'll appease the group that we're in, yeah. Toblerone, 40 cheese, looking sharp. Well, try to be, you know what I mean? You can only try your best. Kevin, okay. Yeah, I was asking you a question earlier, yeah, and I've got default emojis. I want to change them. I want custom ones. Anyone know how to do that? You know, because I wanted magpie, like a magpie kind of style of emoji. Anyone any good at that? Toblerone, Paul, would you let? Is this shirt sponsor? What? That don't make sense. I don't know. Take my glasses off because glasses reading. Right, what does it say? Would you let Sunderland have seeking you? Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, would they though? That's the problem. Would they? Because, like I say, with my affiliation with the Toon. What age are you? I am 58 years old, and Am I American? No, I'm a Geordie. A Geordie lad. Well, a Geordie bloke. Lad was a long, long time ago. I'm good, Jess. I'm good. Been out and about today and chatting to loads of people. I showed my phone to about 1 second to about 8 people today, showing them this channel, and 2 of them were bus drivers. Goes on the bus this morning, yeah, and you know when you go on a new route and you're like talking away to somebody and you've got a rough idea in your head because of like, you know, glancing out the window. Well, I'm gassing away to this passenger and I was looking and I went, where are we? And the passenger, calm down, son. He says, this is part of the new route. So I went to like a, best way of putting it, cul-de-sac, yeah? With a, instead of like, it was one road in and then it went round and bits split off it. But man, bizarre. And then a few minutes later I went off this roundabout and he turned left and I was like, where am I going? So there was two route changes today. So I'm just gonna have myself a cuppa. What we got? Ronaldo CR7. Yeah, it was a hell of a player. Did you watch the match? I watched Anthony Gordon put the ball in the back of the net. That was Newcastle 2. The other team out. And I had the buffering on the screen and I was like, It's my broadband, it's broadband's not the best. You know. I meant to have like 38 megabytes a second, but I think it's either 38 megabytes every 10 minutes. Other people have got like a gigabyte of broadband. Like my brother, he's got a gigabyte. Work in his back kitchen, sit down, my videos uploaded. Amazing. Right. Okay. So the video when I was out today is still on my phone. I haven't done anything with it yet. But I'll tell you what it is, right? There was a complication this morning. I mean, a proper complication this morning. Chance to click on Google. Types in www.geordienation.co.uk and I just went to grab my cuppa to sup it. I looked back at the screen and went, not there now. What do you mean it's not there? So I opened the page, the backdoor page, to Replit and turned around and says, yeah, copy and paste, you know, where you put the clip in. So I put that in, and the person turned around and says, I think you're on the old system, like the old DNS malarkey. And I went, hold on, I'm paying you a service, and you don't even tell us every now and again you've got to change your DNS. So I was like, I went, how do I do this? You know, sort it out. And he goes, you've got to do it. I was like, oh no. Well, I managed it. Yeah, it's done. Right pain in the backside though. Trying to click this button and the button's not doing anything. And then I realised I'm in the wrong box. Do you know what I mean? So how was everybody tonight? What Was that it? Um, oh, he's a well, he's Liverpool's problem now, you know, because he probably play for Liverpool for maybe 1 year, 2 years, then Real Madrid or Barcelona is going to want his services, and you know he's going to do it because he's already done it. Need to get this Copadines. Bam, bam, bam. So yeah, the next thing we've got to do is when past. Has anybody ever heard of? I think it's called GameStop or Game Shop. One of the two. It's where they used to do a board game years ago. They do Warhammer now. She says if you email them, they might either take a look at your game or they'll put you in the right direction. Mike says, "How old am I? I'm 58, Mike. 58." Joseph, good evening. Games Workshop, yeah. Well, I mean, the Games Workshop, there used to be one on Clayton Street in Newcastle. Back in the day when I was a little nipper, yeah, they used to like have these figurines on the board, and you'd roll a dice, you know, and now you've got like Warhammer, which I don't know if you've ever seen Warhammer the videos, but they are absolutely epic, man. Lad in there called Titus. Wow, way man. We got Bella, Bella, Belarus. I think it is Belarus. Is it? Is that the correct pronunciation? Greetings to you. So yes, what I was doing, right, was this. I was devoting half to like seeking you, and then having dinner, and then doing the other half to Replit for Geordie Nation, and they give us some really complex stuff, man. I've got this screen thingy saved for business email. There's, I think, there's 4 different options for us to do. But yeah, man. Right. So what we got here? Where you the go? Who were the goal scorers? Well, Anthony Gordon was one of them, and I believe Watermaid got the first goal, and Anthony Gordon's goal was a penalty, and I think he gave the keepers the eye towards the left. Uh, he just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free Palestine, yes. There's a deal. I think there's a deal for Palestine. Oh, Barnes has scored. Get in there, man. He's got on the score sheet. Wicked. And Anthony Gordon, he's on the score sheet. Walter Maid's on the score sheet for another game. So yeah, bonus. But yeah, oh, one of the bus drivers today, we were chatting before he started the engine because like he come to the bus. Another driver had like gone off in a direction towards some shops. And this other bloke came, looked at me, spoke to us, and then pressed the button, went onto the bus now. And he's saying when he went, oh, he says he's pressed the isolator. I went, oh, here's a new bus driver. But yeah, today was bizarre. Bizarre. Going to places I've never been before. And I was like, whoa, I'm lost. Right, what we got? Dun, dun, doo, 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 doo. Whoever's monitoring chat, boot constantly. I'm not even sure what that word is, but just boot the person, boot them straight out. Yeah. Liverpool lost again. No way. Did they not beat Crystal Palace? Like, man. So yeah, we're gonna start getting like really really strict. Yeah, because I mean, I can't be asked for seeing daft comments, man. I'm grafting hard. Uh, what? How bizarre. What? They didn't. They lost. Oh, they lost 2-1. All right. I thought when Eze left Palace, they would have lost their like the main link. Do you know what I mean? To scoring. And Paulo Gabriel says hi. Hello. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is, right? When we go, I think it's either tomorrow or the day after, when we go live on CNU, yeah? That like the love hearts that sometimes fly up. I'm going to ask the people at Lovable what the value is of that. And yeah, so if he's all like, I'll send you a post first to say that I'm going live, and then come in. Then brilliant. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we've got some troubles tonight. Shocking. Spam. Do you know, I'm gonna have to have a word with what platforms do you go live on? Well, I'm going to be going live on Seeking You in the next 2 days. And yeah, so I'm going to crash test it, do an hour, 2 hours, and so on there. And yeah, it's just what do you call it? We're in the testing phase. Right? How do I go live? I'm 52. I'm 52 subscribers. You can go live anywhere with 52. You just go live. You know what I mean? You do your videos. If you've got 52 subscribers, do your videos and then share them to all your pages. On Seeking You, the agent does it for you. So you don't have to remember what you've sent. So like do a 5 minute video, you tell the AI agents like what you've got when you press the button, and they go ping, 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 ping. Dead easy. No spamming. That is, I can't even pronounce that. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, but I can't even pronounce that. So please don't spam the chat, man. Yeah. Now, with September now finished, this month should be a leveling out period. Then next month and Christmas leading to New Year, that's when everything starts to pick up again on the exchanges. Just letting you all know so that you are not caught short. Ooh, that was me. The cup was stuck to the cast that was stuck to the bottom of the cup. So yes, ow, 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 damn. Yeah, so I'll see if it's on Match of the Day, and then what do you call it? And that's it saying, can't believe it's already October. Your birthday in 24 days. Oh, how, wow. That's epic, man. It was my mum's birthday today. She would have been 83. You know, but COVID got there. So, because I was a little bit busy today, then I can get some flowers and stick them on the place, you know. So, I hope you're gonna have a wicked birthday. Um, but hey, boy, whoa, man, oh well, 58 years old. You can't call a 58-year-old a boy. No, that's wrong, man. But yeah, so overall, it was good. It was a good game, was it? Because yeah, I'm waiting for BT fitting fibre. I'm still on the copper, you know, copper wire. It feels like middle school started yesterday. Okay, right on. Mm. So the next target, the next one is to put the ARC 20 into practice. Paul, did you go to a grammar school? No, no, I went to comprehensive, mate. Aye, Kenton, Kenton Comprehensive. Good place with bloomin' big fields, man. I'd also had tennis courts, but I couldn't play tennis to save my life. They did try us at sports, at tennis. They even tried we were cricket, man. And when someone throws that cricket ball, and it just goes straight past you. Nah, that ain't for me. Um, I hope PSG win against Barcelona. All right, got you. Yeah, PSG's the holders, aren't they? Good evening, Vivian. Did you have 11 plus? I think I'm not 1,000% certain. I think it was CSEs because it was definitely before the GS one. But yeah, PSG, Paris Saint Germain. Yeah, I know it because who was it that played for them? Messi. They also that kid that's gone to Liverpool. He played for them, and Neymar. Oh yeah, and the other one who's gone to Spain, man. What's he called? What's he called? Damn. You look badass. Keep strong always. Yeah, always keep strong. Yeah. Oh, Mbappe, yeah, man. Because he didn't he go on to become the world's most expensive player? I always remember the one when Neymar signed that ginormous deal, and then he went to the World Cup, and I think one of the other players had it in for him and hit him proper, knocked him up for the rest of the tournament. And I was like, kid's so gifted, and that happens to him. He scored a hat trick. Yeah, man. Damn. I mean, God knows how much he's being paid. You know, people turn running. People say about the Saudi Pro League paying like lots of money, but how much is Mbappe on? He's got to be on a nice learner because he's had his wages slashed, but he got a percentage of the club or something. Pardon me. Was I a former football player? When I was like under 20, but I got an injury. Scored the goal, but head head butted the upright. Oh, I'm not slagging them up. I'm just saying the wages that Mbappe is on. I mean, that's naughty old money. You know what I mean? Because some of them who's in the Saudi, they're on like naughty old money. Mind you, I mean, they get well paid because they've got to withstand like 40 degrees or something, you know what I mean? And that's extreme. I mean, do you know what it is? I couldn't even tell you any of the teams over there. None of them. I'm just concentrating on ours. Is that oil money? Well, it's the same as what you call it, Manchester City. Their oil. I mean, he has the. I don't know if you know this, but um, Qatar has more oil. Not oil. It's gas. Sorry, gas under the ground than oil, and all the money they make on. They don't pay tax, and I'm not surprised. I mean, Gordon Bennett, you've the residents over there get money every month or something. Madrid paid. That's a euro, is it? €0, but had a Happy Meal cost more than. Wicked man, wicked. Crude oil, yeah. Well, it's under Saudi Arabia. There's like a. I watched a program years ago about it, and I think it was early 70s. It's like a bathtub turned upside down. You know what I mean? So there's like a lake of oil underneath Saudi. They reckon, don't know if it's true, but they reckon that I think it's 2067 or in the late 2060, the oil runs out. Uh, oh yeah, that's the thing. Oh, we'll see. He was a good lad as well. Do you know what I mean? He was Corvo, definitely. So I was sad to see him go because, like I say, he had that enthusiasm. Can I predict the next? No idea what that word is. I can try and spell it, but I've got no idea what that word is. Sorry. Where am I from? Newcastle upon Tyne. See the badge? Just there. Worked there all of my adult life. Many different jobs. Best job up there, bus driver. Second best job was a CNC operator. Using a lathe all day. Dead easy. I'm the next Barcelona versus I meant you meant the next Barcelona versus Madrid. Oh, well, if I watch it on TV, I watch it on TV. You know, I mean, I do watch a lot of football, definitely. But yeah, I'm focused on a few different things which are in motion at the moment. trying to make them better. Because if you can make something better, it tends to make it easier. Um, you you look at 58. Wow, very surprised. But yeah, done lots of many driving jobs, deliveries, stuff like that. Boring, absolutely mind-numbingly boring. So yeah, and now I live East Midlands. Now, one thing I want to tell you is, yeah, here we have where where you type your comment. Yeah, you type your comment and the dollar sign. That's for your super stickers, your super chat, your super thanks, and memberships as well. So you don't miss anything because there might be something in you know behind the firewall, and it's just information to give you advice out there because lots of good things coming. Oh yes, I was looking at some nice office today. It's roughly 80 foot. I think it's 80 by 40. A full block of cheese. Wow. Damn. I don't know. I have no clue. But yeah. So what you get here is me on the guitar. It's normally first, sometimes it's second. But you get me on the guitar singing as well. Singing Geordie songs about Newcastle United. And you'll hear about things I'm investing in to do good stuff. The good stuff is that when these ideas get the targets, we're seeking new Geordie Nation 50k. Then we start the hire process through the job centre. But there's Reed and there's another place called Indeed. So see if I can do it there as well. It's 25 roles. So I was like, space for everybody. And you know the beauty of it all is the beauty. All the systems, the computers are going to be brand new. So there'll be no complaints about the your broadband and stuff like that if you need to do it. Because we're going to have that lightning fast. Is it gigabyte broadband? Can somebody tell me in chat? Is it gigabyte broadband? Are you selling any dolphins? Dolphins? Where where did the dolphins come from? Like, oh man. Can I play any Pink Floyd? I've looked at about four different Pink Floyd songs. There's a woman on YouTube. I think she's called Stella, and she plays an acoustic guitar playing the Pink Floyd songs. Breaks them down. It's 24-minute video, so you get the basics and then intermediate and how they would do it. Mm. But that tram today was rammed. It was like in China they have this thing called the bullet train, where at rush hour the guards outside actually push you onto the train so the doors can shut. That's how packed this tram was today at the university. It was like whoa, and don't like traveling backwards. Right. So we have the next round. what I'd like is to see is in the next matches, I want to see Anthony Elanga on the score sheet and Jacob Murphy on the score sheet. Get that? I'm happy. Pardon me. Are you a believer? Well, it depends. What's your believer thing like? What is it? Do I believe in this? Yes, 1000%. So yes. Do I believe in music? Yes, 1,000,000%. Hmm. Let me just have a look here. What a silly name that is. Absolutely silly name. Hmm. Oh, religion. No. Uh, Orthodox, I think. I think. Um, what about religion? You a Christian? I think so. I don't know, but I think so. You know what I mean? Aha, there's a foreign language. Good evening. Oh. So yeah, let's hope next game that Bruno can get on the score sheet. Anthony Elanga and Jacob Murphy. And you know what it is, right? What one player we've got? Please, please, please stay fit. Sandro Tonali. He's just a midfield general. Oh, Turkish. Oh, got you. Got you here. Uh, do I believe and worship? I don't go to church. If I'm going to speak to the higher power, so to speak, I just speak to them. Maybe outside, sitting there, tranquility, and speak to them. Yeah, but I don't go to church. Now, so tomorrow's videos, we're going to do some upgrades. The upgrades is on Geordie Nation, and Geordie Nation, we're going to do the www dot. Yeah, so it's www.geordie-nation.co.uk, and we're just going to add a couple of bits and pieces to that, then publish it, so you can all have a nice play with it. And the person who will be up in Newcastle to take that job on, excuse me, they are going to have a stake in the ARC20. Yeah, so I think the technical term is pre-sale. I think that's the technical term. So they will get a bundle in pre-sale. What's your advice for the younger generation? You've been alive for a long time. Never give up. When when people doubt you, just keep going. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna you're gonna fall down. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna mend, and then you're gonna hurt yourself again. I mean, I'm 58, and came close, ooh, quite a few times. But yeah, never ever give up. Man U forever. So we've got a Manchester United fan here. My friend's a Manchester United fan. Well, I've got three in Nottingham who all support Manchester United. Three support Nottingham Forest. One's Arsenal. So yeah, the world is in chaos. Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, that's one of, if you look on my playlist, our world changed the 20th of January 2025, because it's the truth. It's the absolute truth, you know? Here's an example for you. Just one example. Mm. Right. The one person, yeah, the one single person who walks on planet Earth, who is the most powerful person in existence. Yeah, there's an idea. Now, do something that's never been done before. What was that? Swearing on live TV. And nobody said boo to a goose. Nobody. And then he went off to his helicopter and he was away. That's true. That was that's why that title is Our World Changed. Because all of the American networks that carried that speech. Hold on. Yeah. There's a thing on live TV where if you're in the studio and you go to blurt something out, yeah, it's captured. Not that one. The only president ever to walk planet Earth to swear at the camera. Nice teeth for a Brit. Well, I've got to. I'm going to be visiting the dentist now that I've got my pass, and have three of my teeth fixed. And yeah, so I'm G Linker. I missed the match. Just woke up. Okay, you thought it was an 8 o'clock kickoff? Because most Champions League games are around about 8 o'clock kickoff. I hate the early ones because at the end of the day, the early ones mess your time up. You know, people. I used to like say to her when I was doing the buses, it's like, all right, I'm gonna try my best, try my best, and sometimes the bus just broke down, man. And when the bus broke down, I was like, oh my god. Are you Christian? Somebody's just asked me that before. If you no, uh I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Um, born and lived in Newcastle all my life, and yeah. So, but yeah, tomorrow is going to be interesting because, like I say, we're going to add some stuff. We're going to add bits to Seeking You. Then we're going to add stuff in the afternoon to Geordie Nation. So, do you believe in religion? Everyone's got their own religion, their own beliefs. Yeah, true. I mean, if you look at it like this, right? You fall down, yeah, and you cut yourself, yeah. It's red, isn't it? It's no other color than red. So we're all the same, you know. That's a true fact. At the end of the day, that's why, like, people who come in and do silly thing like silly comments and stuff like that. It's like, why bother? I mean, those that turn around and say, "Oh, yeah, you're old and wrinkly," yeah, and still here. Do you know what I mean? If I eat 5 socks and get waffles, uh, probably. Come on, Isaac. Well, he plays for Liverpool now. And if you're looking for any comments on Isaac, then you want to go into a Liverpool channel. You're not going to get it out here unless you want a song. And then if you look at one of my videos, "Hey Bonnie Lad," that's your video. It's all about him. Yeah. Do I know? I'm with a clue. No. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Deary me, man. Honestly, says adult only. Sorry. But yeah. So tomorrow I'll be doing part one, part two, doing a bit of music in between. Free Palestine. I couldn't agree more. I think at the end of the day, right, a daft thing happened. One side against the other. What you should, I mean, like, yeah. Remember the Frank Goes to Hollywood? Who remembers Frank Goes to Hollywood? Two tribes. Yeah, two tribes. Stick one guy in one side, the other guy in the other side, and say, right, the two of yous. Sort your differences in the ring. And whoever wins, leave the other person alone. You've won. Crazy. Bonkers. So we've got Lizard, Wizard. Yeah. So, but yeah, lots of things on the way, including the ERC 20s. That I'm going to have to put when I do the video of that. It's going to have financial disclaimer. So if a financial disclaimer on a title does you nothing, don't watch it. Yeah, but you'll not learn because even the bus driver was saying to me when he was bringing us home from Bingham, he turned around and he says, "Wow, man, Jans, you know about crypto?" And I went, "Yeah." And he went, he rang a load of things off. And I was like, "Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I know that one." And he was like, I think he got himself engrossed because he'd just come off a roundabout, went up a hill, along a long road, and he's meant to take a right turn. He did take the right turn, but it wasn't the way it should have been. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah, Albert is saying, "Bro, stop it. Stop what? What you got? What you? Yeah. What year you got your first phone? All right. First phone I believe was a Nokia 3410 with a screen about this big, and then I got my first camera phone. It was it looked like somebody had stretched the phone. 3310. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and cushy little phone. Do 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 do. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I got this a three a three network phone, and you twisted the top like that, and a camera popped out because I video called my brother, and he was like, what? You know, I'm on video, and I'm speaking to him, and I'm going, have you got a camera phone? Aye. Well, turn your camera on. How do I do that? That was like donkeys years ago. But there's one of the best phones I've ever had. HTC. They had a phone, the HTC Evo 3D, outstanding fun. But you know when you shoot a video on the HTC Evo, yeah, you can't watch it on like Facebook or any page you put it on because you got two screens side by side. You can't see the full effect. Do you know what I mean? And I was saying to Facebook years ago, I was like, how where Facebook man sort this out, man? I'm looking at two pictures in the same thing side by side. They haven't got the codex or whatever it is. Who is my favourite Spice? That would be Sporty. Was Sporty the one from Liverpool? My thoughts on the Nokia brick. Um, you mean the big blocky phone? Never had one. No, I never had one of them. I just went for the Nokia. Oh yeah, I had an Akitel one. That was junk, proper junk, like a flip one. Um, Clamshell. That's what we call it. Sporty as the Scouser. Yeah. Aye. ADHD, indestructible, and cinnamon spice. Hmm. But yeah, Emma was kind of hot, but I was drawn more to Sporty. And when she did that song, man, two was it two become one? Oh, what a song! What an absolute song that was. But yeah, they had some good songs, and then they like dissolved. I was like, whoa, whoa, what's going on? Same as what do you call it? I mean, another band. Take That. When Robbie decides, oh, I'm off to do my own thing. Like what? You know what I mean? Crazy. So, um, yeah, there's 8 days left of testing. Yeah, they are. It's they were on BBC News in the morning. There was somebody called Lemon, I think. He was the littler one of the group, and Robbie's missing. But why doesn't he want to go like reform up? It's utter bonkers. It was like yeah, I mean you've just seen like what's happened like recently with the two brothers from Manchester reuniting and like taking Oasis back out on the road. It's an absolute sellout. And if I think if Robbie did come back, it might be the same. You know. Yeah, I mean, do you know? I was coming up the M1, yeah, or it might be in the A1, but it was like it's definitely on that kind of road. Nebworth, when Robbie was singing Angels, and you know that kind of day when the traffic like just doesn't move, and you might as well turn your engine off. So when the window down and Angels was playing, I was like, oh my god! I couldn't tell you which direction it was I was listening from, but I opened the window on the car and it was like, yeah, playing Angels. Did you ever like punk? Yeah, I did. Sex Pistols, Susie and the Banshees, Gordon Bennett, man. That's a trip down memory lane. Is it true that people from the UK always drink tea and biscuits? Some do. Yeah, some do. I had a coffee and biscuits this morning. Does that count? But biscuits, yeah, like custard creams, bourbons. It was different when my mum was here though. I live in Nottingham. I've just had a cuppa and some digestives. Did you have the chocolate digestives? Because I did this morning. Had about four of them with a cuppa. Biscuits sounds so I don't know old. Why it's food, you know. Back in the old day when I was up in Newcastle, I dunked the biscuit, and 9 times out of 10, you dunk the biscuit, the bloody biscuit falls into the bottom of the cup. It's like rock. Give our man. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League this year? Well, I'm going to put Newcastle at third. With if we get a few more players, then next season we can push for the title. But I reckon third. Um, it becomes very what? Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna do it. Away you go. Don't even put such stuff in my comments, man. Really. Hey, dear me. So, yeah, we have where you type your message, there is a dollar sign. If you press that, it'll give you access to loads of bits and pieces like your memberships, subscribe, and super stickers, super chats, and super thanks. And yeah, there's 4 tiers of memberships. Eggy bread. I first had eggy bread in a place, Derby, yeah, and we'd gone to a friend's sister's, and she was making eggy bread, and I thought it was a wind up. I seriously, I thought it was a wind up, and she said to Craig, "Oh, I'm just going to make you some eggy bread." He went, "Yeah, yeah." She's pile it on, and I went, "Craig, what the heck's eggy bread? Never heard of it before." And he says, "You're gonna love it." And he shouted to his sister, "Tracy, get the low foot." She says, "We're gonna have the whole thing." And yeah, it's addictive. Oh, it's a posh name. French toast. All right. Oh, that's what French toast is. E. I've been thinking, and now this is going to sound a bit funny. You might be rolling across the floor, but I always thought French toast was cheese on toast. Right. A member of the Rockefeller family. Which one? Mariah Carey just did a cover. Okay. Mariah Carey she's got an absolute #1 song. She did it at Christmas time as well. And it gets played every Christmas, man. Yeah, she does. She bloomin' does, man. Yeah. Well and truly. So what I'm going to do, Steve-O, is this. Yeah. I'm going to post a post up before, like, the day before I go on to Seeking You, and we'll do a live from there. We'll see if we can. So I want to test the system with when you go over an hour. So we might be live over there for 2 hours, and if the thing doesn't pop up on the screen, it's supposed to say, "Do you need to take a rest?" So if it doesn't pop up, then I can click over and say, "Right, I'm at 2 hours, X amount, and it's not working." So they'll fix it. Performance, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, right? I mean, the woman with the most powerful voice I've ever heard. sadly, is no longer with us. Whitney, Whitney Houston. The day Whitney met that lad, no. The tune were excellent. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and like see if there's any footage on YouTube because I saw Anthony Gordon had scored because the keeper couldn't get to the ball, and that was a second, and apparently it was more. Steve-O, I think I need glasses. My eyes were going blurry. Yeah, well, I have this eye here. Yeah, this eye is not like this eye. That one's the shape. You know the shape of a rugby ball. That this eye here is the shape of a rugby ball. Now, when the optician was telling us, I went. I was just sitting there. I was like, "What do you mean it's the shape of a rugby ball?" That's what it is, Paul. And I went, "Can you give us a bit of explanation?" It's something called a stigma or stigmatism or something. Words to that effect. Elanga got man of the match. I want to see him score though. I want to really see him put the ball in the back of the net. You know what I mean? And I want to see all the players chipping in. I don't just want all the goals to come from Nick Waltermead. No, everyone chip in, and then we can get out of the 8 games near the top, go to the knockout stage, and then hopefully, fingers blooming crossed, I've got my passport, you know, and then you get to see somewhere else. I mean, that's the plan. So, yes. So, to all the mods, keep an eye out because, like I say, I'll be putting something in the post to turn around and say, right, I'm going to be here at this time, and you come in, you know what you're going to need. Does everybody know what they're going to need, or do I need to repeat it? Which? Steve-O, him and Gordon were great out wide. Big Nick footwork tonight was brilliant. Oh yeah, had some excellent hold up play. Well done. Well, he is 6 foot odd. Just wait until we sack him. Ah, yeah, nah. Ah, really? Yeah, man. Two up front. Yeah, man. And then we'll have two up front and um, William Osula on the bench. Yeah, Osula. Um, he's got to have a chance. He has to have a chance. You know, same as Ramsey when he gets fit. Yeah, is like we all know what Joe Linton's like. You know, but I'll tell you one thing though. Bruno did not get kicked up a heap, man. How I used to be 6 foot 1, used to be, but I have scoliosis in the spine, and my hips is like your hips are meant to be like that, and mine are like that. Yeah. As soon as done brilliant to set up Barnes. Also, it was Barnes who scored the last one. Right. Get in. How much shorter has it made you? I couldn't tell you. Possibly 5'10", 5'11". I have no idea. It's hard getting into the doctors. There was a thing on the TV this morning saying how people they're struggling to get appointments. I'm one of them. Of like, I was walking to the village the other day, speaking to them on the phone. It's on hold for 32 minutes, and then a human being picked the phone up, and I went, "Hello, right, I'd like to make an appointment." We can't do that over the phone. What are you talking to us? I can't do it in the surgery because you can't do it anymore. And she went, "You've got to do it online. I'm outdoors. Computer's indoors. Sorry, I can't help you." So I decided, right, leave it at day, go again. And yeah, apparently this morning it all changed. So tomorrow I can go onto their computer system, and tomorrow it's open all day. Crafty buggers were like having it open till like 12 o'clock, shutting it down, and then reopening it at 2:30. Like what? Imagine driving the bus and then turning around and saying to the passengers, "Oi, oh, get off, I've got to take the bus back." You'd have a right carry on, wouldn't you? He did a lovely ball through. All right. Yeah, it's well. I mean, the scoliosis is the bend, but it's not just a bend; it's a bend and a twist. And the twist. If I go to sit down, yeah, I'm not sitting straight. I'm sitting away. There's nothing deep with it. They could do the medieval thing. Oh yeah, man. Do the medieval thing on the old stretcher. Go and bend it, man. No, I don't. We are not allowed them in here in the UK. So no. Okay, chat. So, um, it's been wicked, absolutely wicked, and yeah. So 11:30, you will get videos before 11:30. You will. So we'll go 11:30, and hopefully I've seen the match, wrote some stuff down, and or do you want to see that? Do you want to see me talk about the match? But yeah, we build, we build, we build. We build it bigger, we build it better. So thank everybody for coming in. Much love, and see you 11:30.